everybody, for joining us for another episode of The Heart of Irvine, where we get to meet residents and business owners in Irvine that really make Irvine such a rich city. And so today we are here with a special guest, Frany. She is
Hi,
the
everybody.
owner of ALOHA,
Yes.
and it's an after school education program for kids. I'm Yuri, I'm your host and local realtor, and let's just get started. Franny, you were just telling me about how you moved to Irvine and you started this business. Do you mind sharing with us what that was like?
Sure, absolutely. When we moved, when we were looking for businesses in Irvine, we wanted to have a really good math program for our kids, strong math foundation. So initially, we were just looking for a math school that we can send our kids to. We didn't find anything convincing, so we looked into ALOHA, and we loved the program. And I was a Montessori teacher.
Oh, you were? Oh, that's great. We love Montessori, our family. Yeah.
I mean, I still incorporate a lot of Montessori philosophy in here.
That's
But
great.
anyhow, so I was already inclined towards working with kids, and we saw this as a good opportunity to do this in Irvine. And this is how, we decided to move to Irvine, closer to the business, closer to work. And it has been great so far, because
How long ago was this?
it's about 12. This summer will complete 12 years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you are an established business here in Irvine.
Yes.
I'm sure you've seen the city change and grow as you've lived here.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So tell me about some of your programs. What programs do you provide for the kids?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I have a whole list of programs we have. If we go through this, and I was talking to you earlier, right, that we do have 3 different kind of math programs. So we start with Tiny Thinkers Math, which is for 3 to 5-year-olds.
3. That's such a young age,
Right.
but I believe it. I believe that it works because my kids are young too, and they learn so fast.
They do.
And they absorb everything, so it makes sense.
Especially starting at the young age, I see not only the math benefits, but I see that they get into a good routine. They get into a good mindset as well, that this is something I need to do lifelong.
Okay, so healthy habits starting
Exactly.
at a young age.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that is our Tiny Thinkers Math program, and for that age group, we actually have a lot of hands-on materials, lots of games, lots of activities, not just the worksheets, because that's against our philosophy of just completing the worksheets.
Yeah.
So with all of our programs, we make sure that there's a lot of different activities to keep them engaged.
It's kind of that Montessori background that you have.
Exactly.
I see.
So after the Tiny Thinker, I would say that one of our most popular program is the Abacus-based mental math program.
Wow. Okay.
And I'll probably show you the tool later as well. But Abacus is a great tool for kids to learn math and have a strong foundation in mental arithmetic.
True. It has that visual learning.
Exactly. I do have students who have started with us from kindergartner or even younger, and they went through this program, they grew with us, and now they're in college, my daughter included. They come back and they tell me, Miss Frany, it is so helpful. So they don't forget the concept. They may forget a little, techniques here and
the
there.
The details, yeah.
But they don't forget what they have learned, and it helps them throughout their life.
That's great.
So that's a great foundation for life.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of my personal favorite programs.
Yeah, I can tell you feel so fulfilled that it stays with the kids for life.
Yes, exactly. And with, because the times have changed, demands have changed from parents, we also have the core math program that helps students understand. It helps parents navigate the kind of difficult waters of Common Core standards and how the math is taught differently in school now.
That's true.
So that's to help the students with that. It's the Common Core math program.
Okay.
Most of our 4th graders until high schoolers, they enroll in the Common Core program.
Okay.
Because they need to learn a lot. The foundation is strong, that's set, but they need to learn different ways of doing math.
That's true.
And that's helpful as well.
Okay.
Then for the reading writing program, we also start at early age. At that time we do the phonics. We teach them how to read three-letter words, and we have again lots of games for them, so they don't feel that I'm learning something difficult. It's more they look forward to doing it.
Yeah.
And then I'll just fast forward a little bit. The reading and writing program helps students with grammar, comprehension, reading. Reading.
That's for older kids.
Kids from first grade through high school.
Okay.
Yeah. So they usually have they come in for a 90-minute weekly class. They also have a little bit of homework, and they the best part about the program is that it also incorporates writing at a young age. So we have students, kindergartner, first graders, writing a paragraph.
Really?
And they can get there.
I need to send my kids here.
Yeah, I would love that. But they with a systematic approach and a constant practice, the way I see it, the way our team sees that it's just the tutor, like us, parents, and the child. We need to work as a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when we do that, kids can learn so much at a very young age. So I do have many second, third graders who can write a 3-paragraph essay.
Amazing.
On a given topic with good vocabulary, good sentence structure, and in a good flow. That's what we train them for.
Mind-blowing. That's great.
And then we also offer camps, mostly during summer.
Like summer camps?
Yeah,
Okay.
summer camps. So that's like this is our summer camp.
I see.
That you can see. We have multiple options. Like one is the academic summer camp. That's incorporates math and writing. The other is just the writing camp, which tackles, which helps students with different genre of writing.
Oh, genres?
So, yes, one would be like descriptive writing or story writing, narrative writing, and the last I would say research-based writing, the information-based writing.
That's amazing.
Opinion writing as well. So that it just depends on the week, depends on the number of students and the age group, etc. But they can learn different genres of writing throughout the camp.
It sounds like you have such an amazing program here, or a series of programs, and you cover such a wide breadth as well as depth.
Yes.
And, with your Montessori background and the way you engage the students. So it sounds very established. You know exactly all the different programs, what's available, your target ages. Has it always been this way, like when you first started your business, or did you add these programs as you've come along and see that that's the need that the community has?
Yes. This is a national franchise. So the programs were established. So when we started, it was just the abacus-based mental math. That was just one program.
Yeah.
And then many parents have asked us that why can't we have both the programs, right? Math and English, the core subjects at one place.
Yeah.
And then
one-stop shop.
Exactly. So that's how the corporate office developed the program at that time. And then at that time they incorporated so many different state standards and created the program. So it's kind of not only limited to California standards, but the kids get to learn many different topics and subjects.
Oh, that's great.
So that was like the reading writing program they incorporated. And then we added the Tiny Thinkers math program for the 3 to 5 year olds. After that we added the Common Core math program, because after the abacus, kids want the different areas of math that they wanted to learn. And that's how we have the whole enchilada now.
Sounds like you're very intuitive on what is needed for the kids.
Right.
So what are some of your favorite parts about owning this business here and working, or not just running a business but working with kids?
Right. So as I mentioned, I have been a Montessori teacher since 2005, so a long time, right?
Yeah.
And I still love working with kids. I still spend a lot of time with the students, getting to know them better, getting to know the needs better. because in the way we want to run our classroom, that it's very individualized.
Yeah.
So and that's how I wanted that everybody's needs are met at their level. And if I spend time with them, I get to know them better.
That's great.
And that's how
you're very hands-on, aren't you?
Right. And then that's how we love it too. That's how our parents love it as well, because I know exactly how the child has progressed in year, and then we have an inclusive team as well. So I give my suggestions and ideas to teachers that, oh, this is how we should do it. This is the child needs this right now. How about we do that? So that really helps, and this is still by far my favorite part. Is working with students. So.
Yeah, when I walked in, I felt such warmth, and I think it's because it's a family-owned business.
Yes.
I got to meet your daughter, who helps here for some of the things. And then she told me your older daughter also teaches here as well, which is wonderful. She gets to interact with kids and students, and become a leader in that way.
Yes.
And then your husband was here. It just gave me so much warmth when I walked in. And I love that that's what the kids get to see, and the parents and whatnot. So very, very special thing that you have going on here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now this is how it has started. Kids. So I'll tell you a little story about how my daughter was 3 years old when we established this.
Your older daughter?
The younger one.
The younger daughter.
Yeah,
okay.
The older was in second grade, so
okay.
7, 8. And so the younger one, everybody who walks in, at that time, she used to hand in a flyer and say, "This is our program."
That's adorable.
So looking at me doing it, she just intuitively started doing it.
Become a mascot of ALOHA. Yeah, that's adorable.
And
so she grew up with this.
Yeah, she grew up, and she fondly calls this her second home.
Yeah.
So,
It feels like it. It definitely feels like it. It's welcoming in that way.
Thank you. Yeah, this is, and that's glad to hear. Coming from you. So thank you.
So Frany, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know that you're a mom of 2. You've lived in Irvine for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself a little bit.
So we, as I said, I have been spending a lot of my time at the center, working with kids or doing the background work. Then in my free time, I still love to read books, and I love to cook for the family. I love to invite people and enjoy that, spending quality time with them.
Yeah. What kind of food do you usually cook?
Mostly Indian, and because my daughter now she's at USC, she has so many East Asian friends.
Oh,
so
great.
She brought in a lot of East Indian recipes in the family. So our recent favorites are making sushi and
nice at home.
At home, yes.
Fancy.
And we have been making a lot of ramen and lettuce wrap and those kind of things.
Oh, yum.
Yes.
So it sounds like you love food, which I do too. Do you have any favorite restaurants in Irvine?
Yes, one of our most favorite, and then kids have been eating there for a long time, is near Culver and Baranka. There's a Thai kitchen.
Oh yes, That area has a lot of food.
A lot of
things,
a lot of good food. And the way we love about that restaurant is that there's an lady who has been manager of the restaurant for a very long time, and she welcomes us.
Oh,
every
she recognizes
time.
you.
She recognizes us. And now, because we're vegetarian, we have very specific choices and options. And now we don't even have to tell her; she knows that this is what
that's
we
great.
could order. So we kind of feel, the kind of warmth we have created here. We feel when we go there. So that makes it very special.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing.
Of course. You should try that.
I will.
Yeah.
So in terms of this year, what's coming up for you? What's coming up for ALOHA? Is there anything that you want to share with people? Like, do you have certain goals, whether it's personal or business related?
Sure. So the personal goal I have is to read more books.
Do you have a certain number in mind, or
not certain numbers? But I already have a list.
Okay.
And I already have the books in mind that I want to read before the year ends. So that's one of the personal goal. And of course, stay fit. That's everybody's goal, right?
Yeah.
So those are the two main things I think I should find time to do that.
Oh, okay.
So that's my personal goal. And
It's
for
hard though. It's hard though. I understand
It
as a
is.
mom and then as a business owner as well. I'm sure. Yeah.
But if we set our mind for it, if we think about it, we can do it.
Yes.
So it's
I
not.
agree.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that having that mindset. So that's what I'll be working on.
Yeah.
And for ALOHA, yes, we have like 2-3 different things in mind, and that's what we're working on. One is that we want to have increased social media presence.
Okay.
So we currently do have some posting, but right? You just mentioned that being a mom, being a business owner, and being hands-on with the students, right? So I am present during the classes with the students so much that I hardly have time to do this on my own.
Oh, I see.
So I just we are working on that part where we can have some more consistent, increased social media presence.
Okay.
Because young families like yours, they look up things online.
That's very
they
true.
probably will be going to park bench and they'll be able to find about us. So, so that's what we want to do. The other thing we wanted to do is that as you mentioned, right, that not a lot of people know that we have this variety of programs and for that variety of age group as well. So if we can increase our presence in that area, that's going to be helpful to us too.
Yeah, that kind of aligns with your other goal of the social media presence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people learn about programs through, like you mentioned, online, Facebook mom groups or Instagram or whatnot. Yeah, and then you have local sites like Parkbench as well.
Right.
And hopefully that's going to help spread the awareness a little bit more.
Yes, I think it will. I think yes. And the other thing we have with the Woodbridge, the business community is very warm and very connected with each other. So we, from ALOHA, as well as the Focus Dance Studio downstairs, and the Lext Robotics, so all 3 of the businesses combined, we have created a preschool program.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and that's not
very smart.
Right.
Yeah.
So Focus has a lot of space that they don't use during the daytime. So then, Jignesh usually works on that program and they all come up with plan and ideas, but then we'll be offering that program coming this fall.
Okay.
So that would be
so that's coming up too.
That's coming up as well.
Yeah,
so
let me know about it so we can post about it on the site.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will definitely send things your way. But yeah, that's a preschool program. We actually launched that or I would say conceptualized the program pre-COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then after COVID, we decided let's just put it on hold for now, right? Because it's young kids. Now, since the times have changed again for good, we are going to relaunch this fall. So.
I've never heard of something like that, but that makes a lot of sense.
Right. So they have music and movement, they have academics, and they also have technology.
Yeah.
So it's very unique.
Yes. And you are all experts in those individualized fields, and then you have this one-stop shop. Because this is a great place to, like the playing area is a great place, or even after school.
Exactly.
And you have Euroland. This is really, very well thought out.
Exactly. So, we're pretty excited about that, and we want to spread word about this particular program as well.
Oh.
These are the 3 main goals for this year.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you thought about it, but you should definitely reach out to the other businesses like Yogurtland. There's that Pizza Press because their audiences, there's a lot of families too, and so maybe they can help cross promote or something like that.
Yeah, we can try that. But Irvine company has a really good marketing program.
Oh, yes, they do.
So they have sent out a few
like
emails already.
And things like that.
Yeah. So then, I'll send you more details.
Okay,
you can
great.
Look into it and help us spread the word.
Yes, Parkbench. We also have a newsletter to residents of Woodbridge that gets sent out as well. So this interview will be sent out that way.
That would be great.
Yeah. And then I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm also a realtor.
Mhm.
And so I know a lot of people. So I'll definitely, when I meet a lot of people, I'll recommend you guys.
Sure, that
Yeah.
that would be very helpful because
Yeah.
for a
Mhm.
small business, right, referral is our biggest, would say,
Marketing.
marketing.
Mhm.
Exactly.
100%. I
So,
totally
yes.
understand. Yeah. So, did you have anything else you'd like to share with the audience before we close out? Maybe how they can reach you, or
Mhm.
if people have any questions?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. We are. Now we are a well-established business, and we are in Woodbridge Village Center upstairs. And you should come and check out our program. We offer a free 90-minute assessment. So
Mm.
before we enroll, irrespective of the age group,
Mhm.
and that's we call it an assessment, but it's more of an opportunity for parents to come and see what we do, see our location, see our programs, meet with me.
That's true.
And it's our opportunity to work with the child. So if you have anything academic for your child's goal, just come and check us out. And we
Yeah.
this is our contact information. That's my number. I'm always reachable at this number, and if the call doesn't work, you can send us an email at this email.
Awesome. Well,
And I wanted to thank you for coming out today and doing this.
thank you for having me, and I love the tour. I'm definitely going to be bringing my kids.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I
Yes.
would love to meet them.
Yeah. Well, one is 4 years old. The other one's almost 2. So
Okay.
he has a little bit of ways to go, but definitely my daughter. I think she'd love this type
Sure.
of environment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Frany.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Please like and subscribe. And if you'd like more information, I'll put it in the comments down below. Thank you. Take care.